This is JSA TV, the newsroom for telecom and data center professionals. I'm Dean Perrine of JSA, and we are coming at you live on location in beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida at Metro Connect 2023. And I am here with my new best friend, Mr. Jeff Greenberg. Jeff is the Chief Marketing Officer at DartPoints. Jeff, welcome to JSA TV.
Well, thanks, Dean. I'm excited to be here.
I am excited to finally get to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. But for our viewers that don't already know, why don't you tell them a little bit about DartPoints?
Sure. So DartPoints, we operate data centers throughout the Southeast, primarily in the Carolinas, as well as the Midwest, Ohio, and Indiana, and in Indiana.
Which is where I live, by the way.
Oh,
Northwest
really?
Indiana, that's right.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, we're more a little bit farther south. We're just south
I'll
of
come visit.
Indianapolis.
Okay, I've been there.
And so we offer, typical Dart data center offerings and solutions, as well as a lot of security and cloud offerings as well. So we're pretty much a full service provider in the markets that we serve.
Very good, very good. So, Jeff, you've only been at DartPoints approximately 1 year.
That's right. Yep.
To this point. So, why don't you tell us about what most excited you about coming on as CMO at DartPoints?
Well, the opportunity, of course. I mean, there is tremendous opportunity, I think, for DartPoints. We are expecting to grow pretty drastically and aggressively over the coming years, and last year was no exception. We had a really phenomenal 22. A lot of investment in the business last year, whether it was on the product side. We introduced several new products, as well as infrastructure investment. So in our Greenville data center, we spent a lot of money there. Personally, for me, last year was a lot about getting to know the company and what our strengths are, right?
I would expect that, yeah, for sure.
As well as the people, and we've got just a tremendous team. I mean, we really embrace the customer experience and do everything we can to make that exceptional. So those are the big things, as well as obviously the markets that we serve and the needs and challenges that our customers or prospects are facing. So a lot going on last year, a very educational year, much more to learn, of course, but it was a phenomenal year.
So you, I want to say, okay, so you recently made an announcement about a new bare metal and some new bare metal and security solutions.
That's right.
You want to talk about that?
Sure. So, one of our things that we focused on is, as I mentioned, we rolled out several new products last year, bare metal being one, security being another, and that really helps round out our product portfolio. So we are able to offer infrastructure, security, cloud services, like I mentioned, in these mid-sized markets that we focus on. And we're able to deliver those locally. And historically, those have typically been found really in major markets. So with regard to bare metal, it helps provide a single piece of equipment, essentially. So it's a cloud-like service, but dedicated piece of equipment to an organization where security might be really important. That's the key reason why we introduced bare metal.
No, I love it. It makes a lot of sense with regard to your product portfolio. But you mentioned a growth season that you've been going through. I suspect that you think that, or that you believe that growth is going to continue.
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and make a couple of predictions for us as far as like what the growth looks like for you, what we might be able to expect from DartPoints in the future?
So I will say, just to backtrack a little bit, 22, we had our largest signed sales year ever.
Okay.
And I will predict that we will beat that this year. So
that is a lofty prediction, my friend.
Yeah, I love it. But the investments we made last year in the products really sets us up really well for this year. So I think we're going to be able to take advantage of all of that we did last year. So yeah, I do think we'll have even a better year from a signed sales perspective, and then obviously from a revenue perspective as well.
Sure.
So yeah, we should have a really strong year. Everything's looking really up. First quarter looks good. Second quarter, we've got a lot of things in the pipeline. So yeah,
I love it. Yeah, no, and as well you should be. I'm hearing a lot of really, really great things coming from the DartPoints team. So congratulations, number one, on a year at DartPoints. Congratulations on some significant growth, and congratulations on the year that will be 2023.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we're super excited. I think there's a lot of good stuff going on.
Excellent. And thanks for being here on JSA TV.
Well, thank you for having me.
You got it. And thank you, viewers, for watching JSA TV. We'll see you soon.